Hello there everyone, it's HeroicLegend here, and I'm back playing for you guys Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, this is probably going to be the last day for this month that we're going to go around and do stuff, mostly because I didn't want to take the risk that something happens in any of the days before the 31st, and that risk is just too great. There's also something I'm going to be informing you all of, because I actually want to take part once again in doing October stuff, and that is I want to spend I want to mix up the schedule. Similar to how I used to do it, where it was Let's Play, Random, and then Friday was a gamble of either double Let's Play or double randoms. But it's kind of going to be a little bit different. I did get a game to play specifically for October, and then I might continue to play afterwards so I don't finish it in the time span. Not saying I will, but that's how the episodes go. Basically, Mondays are going to be Fire Emblem days, so these episodes are going to be a little bit longer. Wednesdays will be for the other game I got, and then Fridays will be for, basically something from the laptop, something spookier, I would hope. I will be taking some suggestions, or by that I also mean asking around, but for the most part, I do have a plan in mind, and that is for Lobotomy Corporation to be taking that slot. I know last year I tried to do that, but for some reason I don't recall all the episodes I did. I could have sworn I know I did two for sure. I'm not sure if any more happened after that. Don't quite remember. It's weird. Okay, so first things first.
Hello there.
Rush over here. Like to do some gardening. Harvest. Ooh, got some actual food. Little bonus items. We're going to plant the mixed seeds. Actually, we're going to do this all. Yeah, just like that. Cultivate it with the Chaldean soil. Here, if I can see how far I've come as a teacher. I think it's like inventory? No. Roster? There was a thing I could see.
Hello there.
Everyone wants to do some training ground stuff. Unfortunately, I'm also kind of in a bad position. So I'm not going to spend the whole day just kind of eating, like I would normally do. I'm actually going to go up here and talk with Rhea.
I know. I forgive. Just know.
Get a little bit more in reasoning. Thank you, Rhea. Go over here, talk to Seta.
First both, it was as if think how they
Get a smidge more. I can do my choice, but I think I'll go with yeah, Lance Prowess. Travel down here, go talk to Manuela and Hanneman.
You must you're of
I got it.
the glory.
Dope. I can now use fire if I wanted to, which means if I am a class I can use magic, I can do that.
Right. I want
Training and only good. Oh, but it did become my budding talent.
Such
Alright. So let me go down here. Probably using this episode also to shuffle things around in terms of the class. I do kind of want to take the whole next episode to do the mission, so I think I might go into the mission this episode and then finish the, you know. Okay, Adel, actually, no. Marianne and Flane are a yes. I know I'm skipping through a lot right now.
I like this is
But we have seen everyone talk before. I don't mean to be like that, but yeah. Caspar's a yes, and Lysithia's a yes. So we're hoping to recruit her.
I
eat it.
Next up, we have... Let's look if there's anyone else. Linhart and Felix. That's a yes.
This is my... That...
And finally, I think I'll go for Bernadetta and Edelgard.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a touch too much for me. I can't actually just go fishing for the last bit. Actually, you know what? No, I still remember what a buddy of mine told me, so I think it might be best to do this now. So first off, okay, we're gonna save that ability and item. We'll save everything for. Oh dear, I'm all conflicted. Just taking everything off everyone just to be super sure. They'll get re-equipped later. Go down here. Grab free.
Hello there.
You.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
Sell. I do not want to sell the moose.
This
I will
one,
sell
yes?
this though.
I thank you. This one,
A
yes?
lot of plums.
I thank you.
Oh, there's
This
a
one,
platinum
yes?
fish.
I thank you. This one, yes?
And a silverfish.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon. Hello there.
We'll buy
This
these.
one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon,
Okay.
please.
Now, hopefully I can do this while being... Basically, I hope this can be me doing idle stuff. People I should be talking to. I do want to recruit as many students as I can. So, actually, I'm kind of curious if Raphael and I are friends enough that he'll come join the house. Or I want to give them the opportunity to come join the house.
You got it. That's if you need... Good to see you. I wish you...
Still need strength. This is the heavy armor restriction there. Talk to Felix this time, see if he's a little bit more in the mood to join the house.
It's most... Isn't that a bit... People say, perhaps if I joined your club...
Okay.
Indeed, I'll try...
We actually do have Felix now.
It seems... Isn't that a bit... What's up? Hey.
Charisma and reason. Same thing with Lorenz, which would shock me. Lysithia's nearby, so we're gonna go do that before we go fishing.
okay. Professor, yes, I'm actually...
Faith still. Need to get... I guess I need to just become better friends with her, or she might want to join after her. Well, after that. Mercedes is next. Although I don't have much bow.
Professor, oh, we were thinking... Oh, I'm
Pointing and
Oh, we were thinking... Huh?
Faith again. Oof, I probably should have just focused on Faith, but I have the whole next month to do that as well. Okay, so we'll go do a little bit of fishing, and then I guess I'll just have a pick topic to talk about for now. Actually, there's something I did want to say. I did really consider, trying a podcast-style thing out. Just something that I can use to collect my thoughts and maybe talk with a friend or my brother. Just, overall, just kind of talk about any topics. I have so many conversations with not just my brother, but my friends as well. And they can span, they can be funny, they can be a little bit serious at times as well, but mostly there can be humor, you know, gotten from them. Not just that, but like, it also feels like just a good way to get my thoughts out there and explain things. Because I go through a lot of thoughts in my day-to-day life. They can actually be varied. Sometimes they're just scenarios that play out in my head. Things I know that will never happen unless, like, I don't know what type of luck would be needed, but, you know, just random things. Granted, my luck, I need to stop saying however, my luck is actually pretty decent, so sometimes it does worry me. Like, oh, I say these things will never happen, but at the same time, well, I guess my luck is good when it kind of is just out there. Like, when I don't need it to work for me, then it works for me. An example I can give is this Saturday, well, the 6th, I should just start saying. Wait, no, yesterday was the 6th. Today's 7th. Ooh, my brain. The 5th is what I'm referring to. The 5th, I went to Comic-Con with my brother. I actually did dress up a bit. I actually wanted to kind of more takey, timey, spendy money-y type of cosplaying at some point, but that's for next year to worry about. I didn't want to get started this year, though, and I know I've said that every year. We've all said that every year in this household, but I do kind of want to more commit to it. I want to see if there's anything that comes out, though, in the games or something that I would actually want to try to cosplay. But the big thing here is, I did it again. The big thing here is we went and I actually bought my first figurine. Now, I do like to have stuff around. I like to, you know, put up plushies and stuff, and at some point this desk that I have will be shown off. If it even can be shown off, actually. Thinking about it now, the cool stuff I have is just kind of for me to look at and smile at. And maybe one day, like, you can see it, or I don't know, I'll have... There will be some type of view. But I bought my first figurine. I got it based off of One Piece, if anyone was curious. It's Shanks. When I don't do ums, I do us. Of course. But I got Shanks. I figured that if I'm going to start actually getting figurines and such, I should start with something that's, you know, personal to me or that I really enjoy. And Shanks is a figure I figured I should have gotten before I got any of the other ones with the Straw Hat crew. My reasoning behind it was that without Shanks, the series kind of wouldn't exist. And to me, at least, I figure he should be the first. Heh, figure. I made a joke that's terrible. Again. It's pretty much what this YouTube channel is founded on. Making terrible jokes over and over. But I did get Shanks, and I was actually pretty pleased with my purchase. The figure itself looks great, and I do like how he kind of is just there. I guess at some point I will have to figure out a better desk style and a background. Well, definitely when I have a space to just record at some point in my life, I'm going to have these things like on a shelf or something. And the figure's great, man. Like, I'm probably more pleased with it than I should be, but it's just a treat to look up at. And actually nearby him is a little slime figure, and I'm getting to the whole point of my luck that I'm saying now. Don't worry, the story has a point. And that is the slime, which is the connector. The slime from Dragon Quest is just a little figurine I got as part of a mystery bag. Now, say what you want about Comic-Con mystery bags, or about mystery bags and stuff like that in general. I find them harmless. In terms of, like, a mystery bag, because if you're paying $25 for a mystery bag, even if it says, oh, you get $45 worth of loot, or $55, or $100 if you're super lucky, it's still just, you're getting a grab bag of stuff. And anyone who's gotten grab bags at school, high school, grade school, wherever, you know for a fact, none of that stuff in there is as expensive as it should be, in your thoughts. It is bulk bought. You know, but I figured, why not? It's Comic-Con. I have cash that I can spend on it. Let me just buy something. Let me buy the mystery bag from the figure area. Because at least if I get a figure or something from here, I'll know it's at least good quality. And, surprisingly enough, in the grab bag I obtained, of course, a little slime figurine, which I am naming Slash. Anyone who's been with the channel for a long time should know why it's named Slash. I had obtained, that was an for thinking, I had obtained a Dragon Ball, I don't know what to call it, maybe a stress ball, or I guess it could be considered a plush of some sort. I gave that to my little sister. I gave that to Mini Legend to enjoy. It was the 4-star ball, if anyone's curious. So, it is hers now, and she loves to play with it with her dolls, with Grandma. And a fan, which I had actually given to my grandmother herself. I figured she could use it better. It's a little hand fan. Feels like it's well made, but I can't tell for certain. not a judge of that. I kind of actually don't feel like those little hand fans work for me. I'm either not fanning myself enough, or the wrist exercise just isn't worth it for me. Oh, I took a pause so you can all write some comments about your very inappropriate jokes in terms of wrist exercise, but getting back to the topic. Another thing I obtained was a little Final Fantasy 14, it took a moment to remember, 14 poster. It has some instructions too for a blow-up of, I think Harnbuckle was its name? I'm pretty sure that was it. The summon that you get first. And I think it was supposed to come with that, but it just didn't. Grab bag, hooray! But the last thing I obtained, one of the things touted on the instructions itself, was an actual figure. And I was shocked. I was like, holy crap, I actually got a figure in here. Now, I could have done the cheeky thing and, like, felt all the grab bags that were available. They didn't just hand me a bag. I said I wanted a grab bag, and they said, alright, go pick one out. I thought that was kind of cool. Like, that was me taking my destiny into my own hands. So yeah, I could have felt up the bags and be like, oh, well, this one feels like it has a plushie. This one feels like it has a lot of stuff. This one feels weighty. But I just said, nah, pick that one. And before I'm judged, my reasoning, my finger, I was doing a hand motion. Oh, well, actually, it's not so bad. I did a hand motion that you guys couldn't see. But basically, my thought process for the one that I chose was, this one actually has a sign on it. So let's go with the one that has the sign on it. Perhaps they put some of the best stuff on the instructional sign one. And I was right, I got the figure. Now, my problem is the figure itself. I don't know if I'm the only person who does this. Feel free to let me know if you do or don't. Hang on, if you get that A rank in Prophecy points. Yeah. But it's funny to me, it really is. Oh shoot. Oh, double shoot. I guess the story will have to pause for a second.
Professor, I know where the enemy is. Where Solon is. They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery. The Archbishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs. She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out. Now that you know, will you give us the order?
No, I will not allow it.
Huh.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
I wish they gave you another option here, because this just feels kind of... I was discussing this with Jamer just earlier before... yesterday, technically. And... the professor's obviously the character driving the plot. He's not you, per se, but he's a character that you picked and named to make him more personal to you. And you can, of course, pick his responses, pick how he acts, pick who he interacts with, pick who he likes best, pick his nose, whatever. But he is still not your own character. He has his own character, or her own character. And this just doesn't feel like them. Yes, they were greatly upset. You saw what everyone said and all the flavor text, but I don't know, I feel like there could have been a softer touch to this one, besides, you can't stop me.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us.
Lady Ray, with all due respect, I have seen your knights in action. I can outbox them. And I'm not even a brawler in this one.
Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge. Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it. Most of the knights are still far away. Not only does our professor wield a hero's relic, but there is no one here who is more powerful. Seteth and the few remaining knights can't leave the monastery unattended. We have fought under our teacher's command countless times. We are the most effective army here, and we are already prepared for battle.
Wait, what?
We have no idea what the enemy is plotting. We must act now.
I was just gonna take Petra and go assassinate people. Maybe take Ash too, but alright, if all of you are ready, cool.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
It's weird that she said sullen. Kronya's the one that technically holds the anger. Alrighty. I think we should check justifications for now. Still fine, still fine. Good, good. Alright, actually. I actually want to continue being a dark mage until he masters it. Caspar's good, Bernie's good, Dorothea doesn't matter right now. Petra's doing good. She might actually be able to become a sniper or a swordswoman soon. Might actually turn into a Falcon Knight. Would very much love to have her, Bernie, and maybe someone else, possibly Marianne, become a Falcon Knight. Felix is level 19 and therefore does not count. Everyone else is under leveled. Ah! Little Flame! Become the bishop! I believe in you! My belief has been rewarded! But that figure, see, I remembered. Ooh, y'all better be getting scared now.
I have succeeded.
Dang, she got a 5 in defense! That's my girl. Anyway. The figure I'd gotten was a Puzzle Dragons figure. I actually have the... I actually took the boxes of all the figures that was obtained by both myself and Jamer, and I put them up on my wall. I like them there. It looks nice. But it was Valkyrie Claire, and I'm just over here like, oh, Lord. I got a figure that most people would expect people who go to cons to get, except I didn't want it. I was lucky enough to get it. I don't know. I just think that was a funny thing that happened. Anyway, let's hop into the mission like I said I would. True Chivalry, that will be done probably next month. Whew, okay. So we've nabbed a lot of people for our house. 2 Blue Lion, 2 Golden Deer. We're trying to gain 2 more Blue Lions, and I think
we are now within the sealed forest. We must not let our guard down.
Right, you are, Hubert.
Professor, we'll avenge Gerald for you, no matter what.
Aww.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month. I suppose this is as good a way as any to spend our energy.
I'm surprised they even got Linhardt to be pumped up for this.
Linhardt spending energy? We'd better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close. It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come here, but don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy is strong, but you will prevail. You must.
Thanks, Hubert. That's actually a little odd for him to be. I'm like, kind of shocked. Oh, that's my sword. I was looking at the second picture and I'm just over here, like, trying to figure things out. Okay. So... we have bad guys all around. They're only level 19. most of my class, at least the ones that I've personally trained, are doing pretty well in the department of being strong. Smear's actually unavailable for this too. My adjacent will actually be Marianne. Marianne and I are going to go mess up things. Next up is going to be... I definitely want Dorothea, Bernadetta, and Ferdinand in here. I want Hubert in here. I want Edelgard in here. I want Petra and Caspar. Linhardt should be here, and I'm actually going to put in Flame. Now, supports. Yeah, 2 Lester, 2 Holy. I'm going to have Flame actually paired up with Ash. Ah, Felix, you have some things I need to take off you. And Dorothea, I want paired up with Leonie whenever she attacks for the off chance that we can get that. Felix, right now, you are kind of benched. Just a little. Okay. Abilities. Still gonna keep everything here. Except I might change the axe prowess for something else. But I do like doing big moves with axe. Okay, Flame's fine. Dorothea's fine. With that fiendish blow. I could give him dexterity. I kind of am happy with how Linhardt is right now. Happy with how she is. Caspar doesn't got nothing. Happy with how she is. Yeah, close counters and such. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Hubert! Yeah, it's fine. Actually, yeah. No, yeah. And the rest of my students do not have much. Okay. Combat arts. I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy. Only one. Only... change properly, change properly. Change properly, change properly. Don't even know why I'd even give her any of the sword stuff. Fine with those two. Fine with those. Ash. Break shot. That's fine. I think I should change that up at one point. He actually knows fist stuff. Holy crap. I might actually make Felix a War Master. It's a definite idea. Okay. I'm going to equip us all off screen because this actually no. No. We're doing this live. Sword of the Creator. The Armor Slayer. An 11 sword. With the hand axe for physical engagement. And the knowledge gem. Actually, no. We're gonna trade in that axe for a bow. Here we go. Bow plus. Vulnerary, next up. Flame. Flame will be given Javelin. Horse Slayer. Leave that Blessed Lance for another. Healing Staff. And Vulnerary. Leave the space open. 11 sword. 11 sword plus. Leave one out. Killing Edge. Goddess Ring. One left. A boy here. Actually, no. No, I know who's going on this. I actually want you to have the March Ring so you can get to your friends quicker. Steel Lance, Javelin, Raining, Javelin, and Steel. With Vulnerary. Bernie, I actually want you to have one of the many Steel Shields. Steel Lance. A Crescent Sickle. Steel Bow. Iron Bow. Vulnerary. Caspar. Killer. Yeetus. Punch. And Punch. And let's give you a crit ring. I want you hitting things hard. Edelgard. Steel Axe. Steel Axe Plus. Steel Sword Plus. Another Steel Sword Plus. Accuracy Ring. Vulnerary. My Assassin. That is a no-no. Give Petra the silver. And the... Do we have a Training Bow Plus, actually? We do not. It is unfortunate. A little bit of that extra charm for when she uses stuff. Now here's who's getting this staff. And an assortment of lances. Oh, he actually cannot use the... Bit of a shocker. And here's our boy. Here's our future giant armored boy. Let's give you a yeet weapon. And then a non-yeet. And we will actually give you a prayer ring. Because you... Actually, no. You gotta... Not an iron shield. Wow, Brain. You and I need to have a discussion. Marianne. I'm gonna give you a lance. Just something to hold on to and work with. Same with Ash. Same with Leonie. And even Felix gets to hold on to something. Okay. I just don't feel like Shamir being out there without anything is smart. I don't know. I feel like she'd have something equipped. Like the prayer ring. Okay. Last thing to do before, anything. I'm surprised Edelgard wasn't couldn't be whatever. Ah, I know what I forgot to give. There we go. One second, I forgot to give this to Ferdinand. Okay, with that we end the episode. We are going to take revenge for what happened to our dad. We're going to kill some people, and best of all, it's going to be by my hands. Just a little curious though, actually. Monica. Okay. Alright, well, this is the next video. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you know what to do, and much appreciated if you do. Until next video, I just want to say, laters.